If you saw this on your feed, you're probably about to get a really good sleep tonight. But if this got sent to you, Evil Larry already memorized your floor plan. He knows where everything is, and tonight, he's visiting his favorite spot. Did you know that the One Piece is actually real? The creator of One Piece, Ichiro Oda, sailed to a random spot in the ocean. He then wrote down the answer to what the One Piece actually is and straight up dropped it into the ocean. What's crazy is that people are already starting to search for it, and one person actually found a location. What do you think people will do if they find it? Reveal it to the public or keep it to themselves? Who knows? Scary stories for scary people. I was turning off my desk lamp. It flickered and stayed on. I looked to the side. Evil Larry was sitting on the edge of the desk, staring at me. He didn't move. He didn't smile. Then he whispered, "Some lights don't like to go out." "Ah, Larry, stop touching me." Scary stories for scary people. I was checking my calendar before going to sleep. Tomorrow was blocked out, no events, just black. I didn't do that. My phone vibrated, a reminder popped up, "Stay inside." Then Evil Larry whispered from the doorway, "I already cleared your schedule." Scary stories that are scary. I woke up because my phone started vibrating on the floor. I hadn't dropped it. I picked it up. There was a missed call from my own number. Before I could react, a shadow crossed my doorway. Evil Larry whispered from the hall, "Next time, answer." Scary stories that will make you scared. I woke up because my room felt wrong. Not loud, not cold, just watched. I checked my phone, 3:12 a.m. There were muddy footprints on my floor. They stopped beside my bed. I didn't move. Evil Larry's voice came from the dark. "Good, pretend to sleep." So yesterday's I made a video about how Ichiro Oda wrote down what the One Piece actually is. But turns out it's actually all fake. Ichiro Oda, after dropping it into the ocean, pulled it straight out of the water. What could this mean, though? Is he perhaps trying to tell us something? If you saw this on your feed, you're probably about to get a text that makes you smile today. But if this got sent to you, Evil Larry is already in your room, and tonight, he's planning to make sure you notice him. Scary stories for scary people. I was checking my front door camera before bed. There was motion detected. The clip showed someone standing perfectly still on my porch, not knocking, not moving, just staring at the door. Then the camera feed cut out. Evil Larry's voice came from behind me. "You don't need cameras anymore." This video has been going viral of a lady that cleaned this gross-looking house that someone has actually been living in. He straight up has been sleeping in his car because his bedroom door wouldn't even open. He said that coming home from work was the hardest part of his day. It took this lady 5 days to complete, and the before and after pictures actually look insane. The full video is linked in the description, and in the comments section, you should really go support them to help people like this. Scary stories for scary people. I was scrolling through my security app. One camera was offline. I walked down the hallway to check it. My phone buzzed. A new alert popped up. "Movement detected in your bedroom." It was Evil Larry, and he had a knife. If you saw this on your feed, you're probably about to have one of those random, everything goes right moments today. But if this got sent to you, Evil Larry already turned off one light in your house. Not all of them, just enough to let you know he's around. This video will make you pee. I was deleting old voice memos on my phone. One started playing by itself. It was just breathing, slow, close. I hadn't recorded it. Then Evil Larry spoke from behind me. "That was you, 5 minutes from now." Scary Stories, Scary Edition. I was checking my location on my phone. It said I was still at home. I wasn't. I refreshed it. Same result. Then my phone buzzed with a message. Come back. Evil Larry's voice came through my earbuds. I don't like when you wander. If you saw this on your feed, you might randomly get your favorite snack today. But if this got sent to you, Evil Larry already moved something in your room. Nothing big, just enough for you to notice later. If you saw this on your feed, you're probably about to get an unexpected compliment today. But if this got sent to you, Evil Larry already moved one of your chairs. Just a little, so you notice it later and start wondering. Why is it that women's can ask how old men's are, but men's can't ask how old women's are? If you saw this on your feed, you're probably about to get a random good surprise today. But if this got sent to you, Evil Larry already swapped two things in your room. Nothing important, just enough to make you question reality later. Scary stories that will make you shat. I was reviewing my screen time before bed. It said I'd been active for 3 hours. I was asleep during that time. I refreshed it, same result. Then my phone buzzed with a message. Thanks for leaving it unlocked. Evil Larry's voice came from the hallway. Your photos are very interesting. Yours a girl? Then how come you still has a penar? No problem, come step into Evil Larry's penar explosion chamber. Scary Stories, Horror Edition. I was setting my phone on the charger. It started vibrating in my hand. A notification popped up. AirTag detected near you. I don't own an AirTag. I tried to scan it. Then Evil Larry's voice came from the hallway. No need, I already know where you are.
She rolled down the window, and the wind whipped her long hair into the steering wheel, wrapping the strands tight around the spokes. She tried to yank it free, but as she pulled her head, the strands of hair made the wheel turn, and the car moved into the other lane, right into on. She rolled down the window, and the wind whipped her long hair into the steering wheel, wrapping the strands tight around the spokes. She tried to yank it free, but as she pulled her head, the strands of hair made the wheel turn, and the car moved into the other lane, right into on.
Scary Stories, Scary Version. I was clearing old notifications. One wouldn't swipe away. It just said, front door opened. I checked the time, 2 minutes ago. Then my phone buzzed again. Front door closed. Evil Larry spoke from the living room. I don't like leaving things unfinished. LGBT? More like LGTV monitor. Scary Stories, Horror Version. I opened my notes app to write something down. There was already a note at the top. Don't check the hallway. I checked the hallway. It was empty. My phone buzzed. Behind you was faster. Evil Larry was behind me with a knife. I shat in my laundry basket. Scary stories that should be illegal. I was checking my Wi-Fi devices. There was one I didn't recognize. I tapped it. The name changed to Still Standing Behind You. I didn't turn around. Evil Larry spoke softly. Good choice. Scary stories for scary people. I opened my front door to grab a package. There was nothing there. My phone buzzed. Delivery completed. I turned around. Evil Larry was standing in my living room holding the box. Sign here, he said quietly. Send this to your friend that never watches the videos you send them. You call that a di? It looks like a baby carrot. And also, I banged your girl. Not that you have one or anything. You're a stinky butthole poop face.